hindi pangkaraniwan, hindi po ba?
Yes, sir.
Kapag sinabing suspicious, ibig sabihin kahinahinala.
Apo, sir.
Wala po kayong nakitang kahinahinala, hindi po ba?
Wala naman po.
Opo, ibig sabihin hindi po illegal.
Wala naman. Ang ano lang po kasi namin is yun sa check and cash method.
Opo, ibig sabihin wala pong illegal.
Wala po.
Maraming salamat po. Sa prosecution naman po ako. Ginoong prosecutor, pangkaraniwan po ba ang confidential fund?
Your Honor, yung confidential fund po, sa akin pong pagkakaalam, ito po binibigay sa
Pangkaraniwan po ba siya na ibinibigay?
Depende po sa mga government agency at saka
So hindi po siya
agency.
pangkaraniwan kasi depende.
Tama po.
Salamat po.
Ito, unsolicited advice po natin to sa prosecution. Na 250 million na ang sambayan ng Pilipino dyan sa impeachment na yan. Utang na loob, galingan nyo naman. Mantakin nyo ho yun mga kababayan, 10 araw na ho tayong nag-impeachment. Hanggang sa ngayong mga panahon na to, wala pa rin ho silang napapatunayan. Take note ha, 250 million na ho ang nagagasta sa kaban ng sambayanan dyan sa impeachment na yan. At hanggang sa ngayong mga panahon na to, fishing expedition pa rin ho ang peg ng impeachment ni VP Sara dyan sa Senado. Isang like at sa subscribe. Pasaya na ho tayo dyan at sa mga gusto sumali sa ating community, yung join button nandiyan lang ho sa baba. Ikalawang witness ha, sa ikasampung araw ng impeachment trial nitong si VP Sara dyan sa Senado. Pakinggan ho natin ang pagpipresenta nitong si Joel Chua.
Representative Chua, your witness, you may proceed when you're ready with your offer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we are offering the testimony of Miss Nenita Camposano to prove
Mali ng klase itong si Chua. Walang aksyon ngayong araw na to. Di kagaya ng mga naunang impeachment, talagang daming aksyon.
the following, Your Honor. Number one, na si Miss Nenita Camposano ay isang retiradong empleyado ng Land Bank Department Branch from May 2022 to September 2022. Ay 24, Your Honor. Pangalawa, na si Miss Nenita Camposano ay dating Department Manager ng Land Bank of the Philippines DepEd Branch. Ikatlo, Land Bank of the Philippines DepEd Branch ang nagproseso ng encashment ng 3 cheque na nagkakahalaga ng 37.5 million pesos bawat isa. Ang lahat ay pinasok sa account ng Department of Education with the following checks details, Your Honor. Number one, Land Bank check number 0000000453 dated February 20, 2023 at payable sa isang Mr. Edward D. Fajarda for 37.5 million. Pangalawa, Land Bank check number 00000964 dated April 19, 2023 payable again sa isang Mr. Edward D. Fajarda for 37.5 million. Ikatlo, Land Bank check number 0000002250 dated July 11, 2023 payable sa isang Mr. Edward D. Fajarda for 37.5 million pesos. Ikapat, na ang mga nasabing check, Your Honor, ay personal na in-encash ni Mr. Edward Fajarda bilang Special Disbursing Officer ng Department of Education noong February 22, 2023, April 26, 2023, at July 13, 2023. Kalima, bilang Department Manager ng Land Bank DepEd Branch, si Ms. Camposano ay personal na nakasaksi at nag-oversee ng pag-encash at pagtanggap ng pera mula sa cheque ni Mr. Fajarda. Kaanim, iba pang mga bagay-bagay na may kinalaman at mahalaga dito sa impeachment case na may kaugnayan sa Article 1 on confidential funds at may relasyon sa mga nabanggit.
Malamya
na dahilan.
itong article sa impeachment na to, kaya pala paiba-iba sila ng plano. Malamya ho ito mga kababayan. Kaya pala inuna nila yung grave threat kasi yun ang pinakamadaling patunayan. Natapos na yung grave threat at lahat-lahat. Wala pa sila napapresentang hitman. Hindi pa rin mapatunayan. Maging yung hepe ng, maging yung general, ano bang tawag kay Matibag? Maging itong si Matibag, di ba? Sumablay din siya sa kanyang testimonya. So ngayon, nandito na ho tayo sa confidential fund, pambihira. Ayun, yung trust at approval rating ni BP Sara, maalago pa rin.
For comment, Your Honor.
Counsel for the respondent, Attorney Poa.
Thank you and good afternoon, Your Honors. Your Honors, again, for the purpose of expediency, Your Honors, the defense is willing to stipulate on the checks as well as the details on the face of the check, which would be the dates.
Ang gusto ko kasi ng mga taga-prosecution, i-drag itong ano na to hanggang till 2028 election. Yun ang gusto nila, pahabayin na pahabayin. Ang prosecution, ang defense naman, yun ang gusto ng prosecution. Ang defense naman, gusto mapabilis ang pagtapos itong impeachment na to kasi sa tingin ko nahihiya na rin itong mga taga-defense, no? Mantakin nyo ngayong araw na to, ika-10 day, 250 billion na ho nagagastos natin. Di ba nakakahiya yun? Ang bihira.
Payee, the signatures therein, as well as the dorsal portion, and that the checks were verified. It went through the teller and that they were approved, Your Honor.
How about the qualification of the witness as to being able to identify the checks that she was the former department manager and worked at Land Bank from May 2022 to September 2024?
As the former branch manager, we are willing to stipulate as well as her ability to identify these checks, Your Honor.
Thank you, Senator Judge Kiko. Senator Judge Risa Ontiveros is recognized for her interjections. You may proceed, ma'am, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes.
Salamat po, Mr. Presiding Officer. Madam Witness, sabi nyo nga unusual na makapag-withdraw ng 37.5 million pesos in cash sa isang araw at karaniwan ay 10 million pesos. So halos isang kaapat lang nung halagang yun. Ano po yung naisip ninyo nung winidraw nila yung ganyang kalaking halaga?
Wala naman po. Wala naman.
At sinabi po ba nila sa inyo kung para saan yung 37.5 million pesos in cash na
No,
iyon?
Your Honor.
Hindi rin. Okay. Nung 2023, 112.5 million pesos po ang nirelease ng inyong branch sa Department of Education na pinamunuan noon ni Vice Presidente. At binanggit nyo po kanina, 2 bag each time. Each of those 3 times ang ginamit. Naaalala nyo po ba kung gaano kalaki yung mga bag na yon?
Hindi pa. Parang 2 bags pero I'm not sure.
At bilang branch manager po, paano nyo sinigurado na aprobado ni Vice President Sara na secretary noon, paano nyo siniguradong aprobado niya yung mga transaksyong iyon na ganung halaga at in cash sa bawat araw 3 beses?
As approved ni BP Sara po.
Yes,
ang
paano nyo
transactions.
sinigurado iyon?
Dumaan po kasi yan sa sa DBM. Kasi DBM, approved ng DBM po yan. Na-release po ang pondo ni BTR. Mayroon po yung advice and pirmado po ng mga authorized signatories ng DepEd.
Okay. So dumaan sa DBM hanggang makarating po sa inyo yung mga cheque, ganung halaga, in cash, ini-encash nga po, and then inilalabas sa branch nyo sa igalawang bag. Pero nananatili yung impression nyo na unusual, yung ganyang kahalaking halaga na 37.5 million pesos at in cash, hindi po in checks.
Unusual yung 37.5 po.
So nananatiling para sa inyo, unusual yung halagang 37.5 million pesos dahil halos times 4 nung usual na sinabi yung 10 million pesos at most.
Yes.
Alright, salamat po Madam Witness. Salamat po Mr.
Thank you,
Presiding
Honorable
Officer.
Ontiveros. Senator Judge Marcos is recognized for interjection. Thereafter, Senator Judge Villanueva. Thereafter, the Senate President. And thereafter, Senator Judge Raffy Tulfo. You may proceed when you're ready, ma'am. You have 2 minutes.
Yes, just clarifying po, Ms. Camposano. You mentioned doon sa House Blue Ribbon, tinitignan ko nga yung transcript at kanina nabanggit ninyo na unusual for government agencies including yung DepEd na mag-withdraw ng malalaking halagang katulad nito. Pero doon sa Blue Ribbon, sinabi po ninyo na not only private clients but government clients go to your branch. So pinaliwanag po ninyo, tama po? Tapos, nag-testify rin kayo nung tinanong kayo ni Congresswoman Garin, is this a regular occurrence? Ang sabi po ninyo, yes ma'am. So ibig sabihin, hindi siya unusual, regular occurrence. Alin po ba? Kasi later on, sinabi din ninyo, nabasa ko lang sa transcript, not DepEd only, but with all of our clients. Anong tinutukoy po ninyo doon? Kasi nakakalito kung unusual ba ito o regular, katulad na nabanggit ninyo sa House.
With all due respect, Your Honor. Your Honor, may I be recognized?
What is the pleasure of the Honorable Chua?
Your Honor, we would just like to request for the TSN so that our witness will be confronted with the TSN that is being mentioned by the Honorable Amy Marcos.
If she remembers, by the way, Senator Judge Marcos, it's the Senate, it's the House Good Government Committee.
Yes, it's
not the Blue Ribbon Committee.
This is the Good Government Committee of the House. I believe it was in November of 2024, similar to what was mentioned earlier with Ms. Constantino. In her case, I have the hard copy, page 122, on November 26 of 2024. I only have the soft copy of this one. I'm happy to show it. But yun nga, palagay ko November din to eh. Magkakasabay yung landmark nun eh.
If the witness knows and recalls, she may answer.
Naalala po ba ninyo yung pagtanong ni Congresswoman Darin tungkol dito na is this a regular occurrence? At yung biglaan ninyong sagot, yes ma'am.
Kung yan po yung sinasabing normal, usual lamang po ang pag-withdraw ng malalaking amount sa branch.
Yes, ang verbatim po, and is this a regular occurrence ma'am? Ito ba ay pangkaraniwan na pangyayari itong 37.5 o iyong malalaking amount na ine-encash? Ang sagot ni Ms. Camposano sa House Good Government, yes ma'am. So ang sabi ni Representative Garin, so pangkaraniwan pala ito. Ayun.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nais ninyo ang paliwanag po? Kasi iba ito kesa sa sinabi ninyo kanina.
Ang sinasabi ko po nung sa House ay ang malalaking withdrawal po ay usual lang. Hindi siya unusual sa branch. May both private and government. Nagwi-withdraw po siya. May mga malaki pong withdrawals.
So may malalaki talagang withdrawal na nagiging regular occurrence at paminsan-minsan, whether private or public, yan ang ginagawa sa branch po ninyo. Kaya nga lang, hihingi kayo ng cash allotment kasi hindi naman
Yes.
kayo nagtatago ng ganun
Yes, Your
kadami
Honor.
sa branch. Tama
Opo.
po. So
Opo.
regular po, not unusual. Tama po ba?
Not unusual siya sa Department of Education dahil during my time, yun lang po yung malaking withdrawal ni Department of Education.
Yes, okay. Pero nangyayari po. Maraming salamat. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Senator Judge Marcos. Senator Judge Villanueva is recognized. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Madam Witness, how long have you been the Land Bank DepEd branch manager?
Land Bank DepEd Manager, sir. Nandun po ako ng May 2022 and hanggang September 2024. So mga 2 years, more or less. 24.
Tinanong ko po yan dahil ang kaibahan niyo po doon sa isang bank manager, kayo yung land bank po ng DepEd ay nandun po mismo sa compound ng DepEd. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Kanina po binanggit yung unusual at ano yung usual. Ang sinasabi niyo po bang unusual lamang ay yung DepEd ang nag-withdraw ng cash na ganitong kalaki. Ngunit sa ibang departamento, nakakapag-withdraw sila ng malalaking salapi, kagaya po nung binanggit niyo kanina.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ito po kaya ay dahil ang DepEd nitong mga taon na binanggit ay nagkaroon ng confidential funds. Is that a correct statement?
Hindi ko po alam. Your
Hindi nyo po alam. Tama
Yes.
po, dahil hindi nyo naman inaalam kung saan po ito. No? Ang trabaho nyo lang po ay, nabanggit nyo nga ho kanina, ang DBM ang nagpo-provide ng funding at ang ahensya naman ang nag-authorize ng disbursement. Ang trabaho nyo lang po talaga ay to verify and pay the corresponding instrument.
Yes, sir.
At yun po yung inyong ginawa.
Opo.
At tingin nyo po, walang pagkakamali kayong ginawa. Lahat po ay legitimate, lahat po ay proper.
Yes, sir.
Comparing po doon sa previous administration, bago po nagkaroon ng confidential funds, wala pong ganitong kalaki na wini-withdraw ang Department of Education. Is that correct?
During my time, wala po.
Kaya po nabanggit nyo na unusual.
Yes.
Dito po sa payee naman no, ng individual officer as payee, masasabi nyo po ba na usual practice for checks of this nature to be made payable to a designated special disbursing officer who would personally receive the cash? Nagbabago lamang po yung designated officer while the process remain generally the same.
Binabayaran po namin kung sino yung payee po ng cheque.
Which is a usual matter na nagpapalit.
Hindi ko po kung nagpapalit-palit sila. Basta ang ano po namin is kung sino yung payee ng cheque, yun po ang babayaran namin.
Kaya nga po, at kung magpalit man ng pangalan, kung sino yung nakasulat.
Yes.
Last question, when there is a change in the Department of Education Administration or in its authorized officers, yung land bank po ba require updated authorization, specimen signatures, designated contacts and other verification bago nyo po i-process yung transaction?
Pagka po nagpalit ang mga authorized signatories po ng isang department, ng isang agency, humihingi po kami ng mga specimen signatures and letter na sila po ang mga authorized nating signatories.
At itong requirements nito na-comply bago nyo po nirelease yung
Yes.
salapi. Maraming salamat, Madam Witness.
Senator Judge Lacson is recognized for his intervention. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Further clarification lang, binabasa ko po yung Anti-Money Laundering Act. Wala naman pong kaduda-duda nun eh. Either covered or suspicious. Pag covered, may threshold. Maski hindi suspicious, kailangan report kung above the threshold amount, which is 500. Wala po sa batas yung kaduda-duda eh. Either it's suspicious or covered
Yes.
transaction.
Ang ano kasi yon, sir, pagka ang covered transaction, automatic pong naka-report siya
Yes.
as covered transaction
Above the threshold.
in excess of 500,000. Sa suspicious transaction po, parang nagkaroon po tayo ng doubt, di ba? And then inimbestigahan po natin at yung pong sa investigasyon natin ay hindi siya pumasa. Suspicious pa rin po siya. So that's when kami magre-report a suspicious transaction.
Pero there's no such thing in the law na doubtful or kaduda-duda.
Unusual.
It's just covered or suspicious.
So parang nagduda ka and inimbestigahan.
Walang middle layer, ibig sabihin.
Yes.
Pag above the threshold, tapos covered institution, like casinos, real estate, automatic na-report nyo kasi covered
Yes.
institution.
Yes.
Ngayon, ordinary depositor, pumunta sa bangko, nag-deposit o nag-withdraw ng more than 500, that's above the threshold, it becomes a covered transaction.
Yes, sir.
So wala akong kaduda-duda.
Yes, sir.
Suspicious lang, wala yung middle. it's either you categorize it into covered or suspicious. Wag na ho tayo mag-usap ng kaduda-duda, basta, or unusual pala, sorry. Wag na natin mag-usapan yung unusual. Either kaduda-duda lang or covered.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Senator Judge Villanueva for his second round.
No, Mr. President, just a short interjection. I was looking at the BSP circular number 1215. And in this circular of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, it says here, a transaction is considered unusual when it shows patterns that are inconsistent with the account owner's usual behavior, is not commensurate with the known business or financial capacity of the account owner, or deviates from the account owner's profile. So, naintindihan niyo po ito when you say unusual, di po ba? Pumapasok po dito sa BSP circular.
Again, sir?
Whenever you said that this is unusual, pumapasok po o dito sa kategoryang ito pumapasok ng BSP Circular 1215, yung binabanggit po ninyo. Na ang transaksyon ay considered unusual kung ito po ay nagpapakita ng patterns that are inconsistent with the account owner's usual behavior.
So kaya po siya unusual, sir?
Yun nga po, kaya tinatanong ko po kayo,
Yes,
whenever
sir.
you say this, na it's unusual, dahil pumapasok po siya sa kategoryang ito.
Yes, sir.
Salamat po, Pinoong Pangulo.
Senator Judge Lacson is recognized.
Medyo na-confuse lang ako kanina. I did not mean kaduda-duda, but yung unusual na sinasabi kong wala.
Yes.
Thank you. Kasi yung kaduda-duda na misto ko as unusual. So,
Ako na po yung nag-translate nun. Suspicious equals kaduda-duda, unusual kakaiba. Senator Judge Lauren Legarde is recognized for her interjection. You may proceed, ma'am, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes.
Just very briefly, thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. After hearing all the words unusual, suspicious, illegal, but I just wanted to understand, Ma'am Camposano, matapos po maging subject ng congressional inquiry ang mga transaction na ito, nagsagawa ba ho ang Land Bank ng anumang internal review kung paano hinanda, na-authorize, or na-release ang cash?
Internal review po ng Land Bank?
Yes, because you used words unusual, suspicious, all of that. I just wanted to know, pagkatapos po nangyari yun, was there any internal review? I just wanted to understand that.
After ng Congress hearing, Your Honor?
Yes, because doon po namin unang nabatid yung inyong mga statements. Yes.
Hindi ko na po masagot yan, Your Honor, because I was with Land Bank DOTR na po nung time na yon. So kung ano man po yung nangyari with DepEd branch at the time, after the congressional hearing, hindi ko po alam.
Oh, so after the hearings, when you made these manifestations, hindi po kayo pamilyar kung nagkaroon po ng pagbabago, ng review, i-assess yung proseso dahil po sa inyong mga kaalaman.
Yes, Your
Linipat
Honor.
na po kayo.
No. I was with Land Bank DOTR na during the congressional hearing.
Yes. And so you were not called for any review based on your revelations.
Wala po.
Okay. So I had many questions. I was supposed to ask you, anong saklaw ng review, ano ang security arrangements, documentation, reporting requirements. But if you're not familiar with the review, so you will not be able to answer. So do we assume then that the process is still the same? Kung walang binago po, ibig po bang sabihin na Land Bank considered the existing process sufficient and that the same transaction could still be handled in substantially the same manner today? Gusto ko po lang maintindihan kung unusual, usually kakausapin dapat yan o a-assess ang proseso. But if it was not, how is the process today? Paano po nagbago kung meron man?
Kung sa ngayon po, ang nagbago po ang proseso niyan dahil meron na pong tayong BSP guidelines na ang amount lang po ng cash na mailalabas is up to 1 million. Then pagka more than 1 million ay kailangan na po ng necessary approvals.
Yes, I'm talking about the changes, evaluation, assessment after the congressional inquiry. Did this, are you referring to a BSP guideline that was given after the congressional inquiry?
I know, ma'am.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. From the time, ma'am, that you gave those statements, and if you found it unusual, and up to now, I wanted to know whether there was any internal, yes, I take note of that, internal assessments to review so that there could be changes for security arrangements. If none, and if not familiar with you, I leave it at that. Except that normally in life, when something is unusual, which is not necessarily suspicious, which is not necessarily illegal, but you assess and you make changes to improve the process. But you're saying you are not familiar with any such investigations or assessment or review.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Senator Judge Padilla first. Apologies, Senator Alan. Senator Judge Padilla for his interjections. Thereafter, Senator Judge Alan Cayetano. You have 2 minutes, sir. You may proceed when you're ready.
Maraming salamat po. Isang mabilis lang po ito. Pagka sinabi pong unusual, hindi pangkaraniwan. Hindi po ba?
Yes, sir.
Kapag sinabing suspicious, ibig sabihin kahinahinala.
Apa, sir.
Wala po kayong nakitang kahinahinala, hindi po ba?
Wala naman po.
Opo, ibig sabihin hindi po illegal.
Wala naman. Ang ano lang po kasi namin is yun sa check and cash.
Opo, ibig sabihin wala pong illegal.
Wala po.
Kaya nakita ko. Maraming salamat po. Sa prosecution naman po ako. Ginoong prosecutor, pangkaraniwan po ba ang confidential fund?
Your Honor, yung confidential fund po, sa akin pong pagkakaalam, ito po'y binibigay sa
Pangkaraniwan
mga,
po ba siya na ibinibigay?
depende po sa mga government agency at saka
So hindi po siya
agency.
pangkaraniwan kasi depende.
Tama po.
Salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Judge Padilla. Senator Judge Alan Cayetano is recognized for his interjections. You have 2 minutes, sir. You may proceed when you're ready.
I think most senators already clarified, but just a little bit more. Magandang hapon, Madam Witness.
Afternoon, sir.
So, are you familiar with confidential or intelligence or discretionary funds?
No, sir.
Yeah. So, yung usual or unusual, depende kung saan ka naka-assign. Kasi for example, kung sa Malacanang ka naka-assign and parating may intelligence funds ang Malacanang and whether, I don't know how much they usually withdraw, whether it's 25, 50, 100. So if they always do it, then it's usual, right?
Yes, sir.
If they don't, if it's just a one-time that year, unusual, bakit suddenly, right? So whether it's you or the previous witness, ang tinatanong lang namin kung usual sa branch nyo. Di ba, in your case kasi you've been assigned to different branches handling different agencies, but not all agencies have confidential funds. So yung pag tinanong sa'yo usual, you're just being honest kung, again, kung if it's usual or not usual or unusual, right?
Yes, sir.
Or put it another way, di ba? If you're a kind of person that you love everyone, then I'm first time ko pumunta sa branch mo, I love Alan, then it's usual. Di ba? Sabi nga ni Tom Jones, it's not unusual to be loved by you. Di ba? Kung yun yung usual. If you're the type of person naman that you don't like anyone, then suddenly I go to your branch, sasabihin naman ng mga tao doon, ma'am, medyo unusual, ba't mo nagustuhan siya? Di ba? So I think yun din yung isang tinaklarify ni Senator Tulfo, ni Senator Lacson, etc. na iba yung suspicious and covered kasi may legal implications yon. Yung usual, unusual, we're just trying to get to the truth of what's happening here. So the other point what I want to make is that siguro sa prosecution ko na ito itanong dahil we're all legislators here, Honorable Chua, no? Is it usual for DepEd to have confidential funds?
Your Honor, I believe that this is the first time that
Yes.
DepEd received confidential
Yes,
funds.
in fact, here in the Senate, in caucus, ako lang halos ang nag-object. I think 2 lang kami o 3. Ang sinabi ko nun sa chairman namin ng Committee in Finance, if the Vice President needs that amount, let's put it all in OVP. Same amount na nire-request niya kasi at least dun usually naman talaga meron kasi nga or pwede kasi Vice President siya. And then kung siya ay nasa Security Council or kung siya ay nasa any law enforcement, ang argument ko noon, if you put it in DepEd, paano pag napalitan yung secretary, will we continue it, etc. So anyway, I just agree with the other senators here that as we go along, let's help the public understand the difference between covered, suspicious, and usual, unusual para lang walang conclusions that are made that are prejudicial to either the prosecution or the defense. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Judge Cayetano. There being no other senator judges who wish to make interjections, Ms. Campos.